Hello friends, this is one more tutorial on PHPMailer library, and here we will learn how to send an email with file attachment by using PHPMailer library in PHP. So in this video we have looks at how can we attach a file to an email in PHP by using PHPMailer. This library is PHP class that provides us package of method to send an email. We have already seen how to send email on form submission by taking example of contact form, and we have also seen how to send bulk email by using this library with Ajax and PHP. We have received many requests on how to send an email with file attachment by using this library after publishing this video tutorial. So here we have seen how can we attach file with email by using simple programmer registration form in which programmer can fill his or details with attachment of resume. After submission of form we will receive email of that programmer detail with his or her resume in an email attachment. In this form all form fields are required, and in that we have use HTML5 form validation. Now let's start discussing this topic. We have already downloaded PHPMailer library and we have put into this class folder, and here we have also make one upload folder in which we will upload programmer resume, and after completing of send email that file we will be removed from this folder. This our index page. First on this page we have to make HTML form, so here we have write form tag with attribute method is equal to post and encryption type is equal to multi-part form data. This is required in form when we want to upload file on server. In this form first we have write input type is equal to text with attribute name is equal to name and placeholder is equal to enter name. In this form, programmer can enter their name. For validate this form field we have use HTML5 validation, and we want to require this field, so here we have simply write required attribute. This will validate that in this field we have enter something, otherwise it will not allow to submit form. After this we have defined second field, and here we have write text area tag with attribute name is equal to address placeholder is equal to enter address, and here we have also write required attribute. In this field programmer can enter their address details. Now we have write third field for enter email address of programmer, so here we have write input type is equal to email and placeholder is equal to enter email address, and for required field validation we have write required attribute. Here we have use input type is equal to email, so this will directly validate email address in proper format or not, and here also we have write required for required field validation. By using this HTML5 validation we do not want to write any other code for form validation. Then after we have defined one select box with attribute name is equal to programming languages an array with attribute multiple and required. From this select box user can select multiple programming languages from select box by using this multiple attribute, and for required field validation here we have write required attribute. Below this we have defined another select box with attribute name is equal to experience and class is equal to form control and required attribute. From this select box user can select their experience and this field also required by putting required attribute. After this we have defined one more input tag with attribute type is equal to text name is equal to mobile placeholder is equal to enter mobile number, and here also we have write required attribute. In this text box we want to allow only number not text, so here we have write pattern attribute is equal /d star. This pattern will only allow to number, it will not allow any alphabet or any special character, and this field data also required. Now we have write input type is equal to file with attribute name is equal to resume. In this field we have also write required attribute, and here we have also write accept attribute is equal to allow file extension. Here attach of file is required for form submission by writing this required attribute, and here we have write accept attribute is equal to different file extension. This attribute will only allow this file extension, so programmer cannot attach different file which extension not write here. After validate attach file, now we have write text area field with attribute name is equal to additional information, placeholder is equal to enter additional information, and here also we have write required. In this field user can enter their additional information. Lastly, we have defined submit button for submit form data for send mail with attachment. So here we have write input type is equal to submit, name is equal to submit, value is equal to submit. By clicking on this button, programmer can their application to recruiter. Now have moved to write PHP code. So first we have defined $1 message variable is equal to blank value. In this variable we will store form details for email body, and after submit of email in this variable we will store success or error message. After this we have write if statement, and under condition we have write is set function with $post submit variable. This condition will check if this variable value is set, then it will execute if block of code. Under this block we have defined $1 programmer languages variable is equal to blank value. In this variable we will store multiple programming language which user have select, we will store in string format under this variable. Now we have write for each loop with $post programming languages variable as $o. By using this loop we can access array of programming languages one by one. Under this loop we have write $programming languages variable, and in this we have append value of $row variable. So by using this loop we have convert array of programming languages to string and store into this variable. Now we want to remove last two character from this $programming languages, so we have write $programming languages variable is equal to substring function with 3 argument like $programming languages variable, 0 and -2. This code will remove last two character from this variable. After this we have defined $path variable is equal to upload folder name / $files resume name variable, so here we have defined upload folder name with file name for upload attached file. Now we have write move uploaded file function with 2 argument like file location get from $files resume temporary file name and file destination get from $path variable. This function will upload attached file into upload folder. After upload of file, now we have write $message variable is equal to HTML code like programmer details, and after this we have defined one table with attributes border is equal to 1, width is equal to 100%, cell padding 5 and cell spacing also 5. In this table we have defined one table row with 2 table data tag. In first table data tag we have write name, and in second table data tag we have get name value from $post name variable. Same way we have defined second table row with 2 table data tag. In first table data tag we have write address, and in second table data tag we have get address value from $post address variable. Below this we have defined third table row with 2 table data tag. In first table data tag we have write email address, and in second table data tag we have get email address value from $post email address variable. In for table row we have defined two table data tag. In first table data tag we have write programming language knowledge, and in second table data tag we have get programming languages value from $programming languages variable. After this we have defined sixth table row with two table data tag. In first table data tag we have write experience year, and in second table data tag we have get experience year value from $post experience variable. Then after we have defined seventh table row with two table data tag. In first table data tag we have write mobile number, and in second table data tag we have get mobile number value from $post mobile variable. Lastly we have defined eighth table row with two table data tag. In first table data tag we have write additional information, and in second table data tag we have get additional information value from $post additional information variable. This way we have store whole form fields data into this $message variable. We will use value of this variable in email body. Now we want to load PHPMailer class, so we have write required statement with class folder /class.phpmailer.php. This statement will load PHPMailer library. Here class is a folder name in which we have store PHPMailer library. Now we want to create object of this PHPMailer class, so we have write $mail variable is equal to new PHPMailer class. Here we have create $mail object of this PHPMailer class. After this we start writing PHPMailer configuration for send email, so we have write $mail object with as SMTP method. This method sets mailer to send message using SMTP credential. Below this we have write $mail object with host is equal to SMTP out.secureserver.net. Here we have defined SMTP host server. After define host server, now we have again write $mail object with post is equal to 80. Here we have defined SMTP server port. Now we have write $mail object with SMTP auth is equal to true. Here we have defined SMTP authentication is like username and password is required for send email. Below this we have write $mail object with username is equal to SMTP username. Here you have to define your SMTP username. If you have then write here. After define username, now we have write $mail object with password. Here you have to define your SMTP password. If this both SMTP username and password proper, then it will shoot email. Then after we have write $mail object with SMTP secure is equal to blank, here you can write SSL or TSL if you have, otherwise leave blank. Now we have again write $mail object with from option. Here we can define email from which we have received email, so here we have write $post email variable. Below this we have write $mail object with from name is equal to $post name variable. Here we have sets from name of the message, and this name will be viewed to receiver. Now we want to set receiver email address, so here we have write $mail object with add address method with two argument. In first we have write email address, and in second argument we have name of receiver. So this way we have set receiver information. Below this we have again write $mail object with is HTML method with argument true. Here we have set message type to HTML, otherwise its email format will be plain text. Now we want to send email with attachment, so here we have write $mail object with add attachment method with 2 argument. In first argument path of file, so here we have write $path variable and second argument name of file get from $files resume name variable. So by using this add attachment method we can attach file while sending of mail, and this method will get file from this value of $path variable in which we have store path of upload file. This way we can attach file with mail by using PHPMailer library. Now we want to define subject of email, so we have write static subject like application for programmer registration. And lastly, in email configuration we want to define email body, so we have write $mail object with body is equal to $message variable. In this variable we have store whole form details in table format. So this way we have set dynamic email body. So here email configuration is completed with all necessary information, and now we can send dynamic email. So for send email we have write if statement, and under condition we have write $mail object with send method. This condition will check if email send successfully, then it will execute if block, otherwise it will execute else block of code. Suppose email successfully send, then it will execute if block of code, and under this block we have write $message variable is equal to success message like application successfully submitted. After successfully submitted of email with attachment, now we want to remove uploaded attached file from folder, so we have write onLink method with $path variable. This method will remove define file from specified location, so for send email with attachment, we want temporary store file on server, and after email send, this way we can remove file from our server. But suppose there is an error in email sending, then it will execute else block of code, and under this block we have write $message variable is equal to danger error message like there is an error, and this error will be displayed on user web page. Now we want to display success or error message on web page, so here we have write echo statement with $message variable. This will display success or error message on web page. So here our code is ready, so we have check output in browser. Friends, we can see when page has been loaded into browser, then we can see one simple form for programmer registration for enter details with attach resume with submit button. Here all fields are required and fill all details, click on submit button, then all form details with result attach with email and send to define email address. Now we have directly click on submit button, then form has not been submitted and received message like name field is required, so here we have enter John Smith, and after click on submit button. Again we have received validation message like address field is required, so we have enter address and click on submit button. After click on submit button we have again received email address field is required, so here we have enter email address, so when we have enter email here it is also check email address is in proper format or not, so here we have enter johnsmith@gmail.com. After click on submit button, so we have again received programming language field is required, so here we have select PHP and MySQL and again click on submit button. Now we have received experience field data is required, so we have select number of year of experience and again click on submit button. Again we have received mobile number is required. So in this field we can only enter number. If we have enter any, then it will fire error message on web page, so here we have enter mobile number. Now we have click on submit button, so now we have received attach resume file is required, and here we have put validation to select only docs and PDF file only, so when we have click on file tag, then from local computer we can only see allowed file extension file. We cannot see other extension file for select, so here we have select resume Word file. So again we have click on submit button, and lastly we have received this additional information field is required, so we have enter additional information. So here are all validation working properly. Now we have click on submit button. After click on submit button, we have can process of our form data with attach file with mail and process. We have received success message like application successfully submitted. Now we have go to email account where email has been received, so here we can see email has been received, and here we can see attach file which we have attached at the time of form filling, and in email body we can see application details in table format. So here are code on how to attach file with email sending by using PHPMailer library in PHP is working. If we want to attach file with email send, then we want to temporary upload into folder, and after email has been sent then we want to remove from our local space. So here our lesson has been complete. I hope you have learned something new from this tutorial. If you have any query regarding this video tutorial part, please comment your query in comment box, and if you like this video tutorial please share with your friends, or even you can also share on social media also. If you want to get more update regarding our video tutorial, please subscribe our YouTube channel for get more update regarding release of future video. Lastly, keep watching our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this video tutorial.